So this is the guy that was opening his exam results live on the BBC and couldn't help but do the whole, the BBC's complicit in genocide, free Palestine, all that nonsense. But this is gold.
And it's just like blew up, it went absolutely wild.
Then we've got a bit of virtue signalling waffle.
That's important. These are my results, but what's more important is people in Palestine, their access to education is really, really limited. And what it falls down to is it's just geographical luck. The only difference between me and a Palestinian is I was born in Liverpool and they were born in Palestine, and that's literally it.
Because you may not be aware, Palestine is in fact the only country in the world where children can't get proper education or go to university or even eat. It's the only one. The only one. The next bit does raise one question.
The world can turn a blind eye to Palestinians, but like, we won't.
How morally virtuous of you. You won't turn a blind eye to Palestine, but you will turn a blind eye to the 21 million needing aid in Yemen. 2 million of those are children and are facing starvation. In Congo, you've had millions killed in the last 20 years. There's child labour and massive slavery problems in their cobalt mines. In Sudan, you've had civil wars, actual ethnic cleansing, and you've got 25 million people that need aid. And in Syria, we've got a war that killed 500,000, but no, we'll just talk about Palestine.
Me, Year 6 Leavers Assembly, I played Jeremy Corbyn as a character. I had like a little tweed blazer on and I had one line and it was build bridges, not walls. So it's kind of like me fate's been sealed for like since like the age of 10.
His fate was sealed as being a virtue signalling little hypocrite from the age of 10, and he has a top tip if you too want to make sure everyone around you knows just how much of a good person you are.
You're sitting in the living room with your mum and dad and they don't really know what's going on in Palestine. Bring it up, talk about it.
And he ended on this banger, which is quite possibly the scariest part.
I see Zara Sultan and Jeremy Corbyn, and I feel like a lot of other people young people on the left as well, see them, and it's kind of just like a beacon of hope.
A beacon of hope, like. Imagine thinking Zara Sultana or Jeremy Corbyn were a beacon of hope. Wild. But just to make my point, these brainwashed people, they do not care about international politics or humanitarian crises around the world. If you ask them about Yemen, the Congo, Sudan or Syria, they wouldn't have a clue what they were talking about, because all they're doing is repeating what other people have said. They are completely brainwashed, they're completely deluded, and in my opinion, they're actually quite dangerous.